Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and we're back. It's been a while. We're trying a little bit of a new setup as well. I forgot I needed to take my headphones off for this actually, because we're gonna try it without having headphones on for once. Because with our new camera setup, the cable is kind of getting in the way. So we've been futzing around with camera settings. As you can see, I have a camera kind of attached to my computer, because I wanted to make sure that I could see the people talking to me in chat. Hi Jade. And also wanted to make sure that all the streaming buttons and stuff were working. I'm working on acquiring a Streamlab deck as well. It's on my wish list of things to purchase, but we're gonna get right down to the games. So we got a pile of games that we got in the other day. We're going to go through them. So the first one up, let's just flip over to the right. So You've Been Eaten is a 2-player game that looks really good. The artwork is amazing looking. We have Get On Board New York and London, which is a 2 to 5 player game that plays in about 30 minutes that you're trying to make the best bus line possible. We finally got a copy of Chronicles of Crime 2400. I've been looking so forward to this one because it looks so cool. Then we got Unicorn Fever. This was something I figured my niece would love. It's all about racing unicorns. We'll get more into detail about that afterwards. Then, this is another one that's been on my wait list for quite a while. It's Centipede Cafe, I believe, or is the way it's pronounced. Essentially, you're setting up a cafe for monsters. I also have the server pack upgrade. And then we've got Ramen Fury, which is another one that I've been looking forward to. I couldn't find it anywhere for the longest time. It's a quick little card game, but like the packaging is just so well done. Because, you know, it's a pack of ramen. The other thing too that I ended up picking up was another expansion for Rivals, The Heart of Europe. I got to see this at Gen Con and was like, I need it for my set. So we're going to start off with the bigger box items. Let me just... You might see my head here because it is right behind my head. Let me put that there. I think we'll start with So You've Been Eaten. I'm going to need another mini table for the games themselves. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Alright. So let's just recenter this real quickly. Again, this is a test drive of our new setup, because I can actually reach the camera from this angle. So I'm going to see how easy it is to zoom in and out of things, because that might be another thing all on its own that could be problematic. No, that's out. That's in. There we go. So, it's gonna be a trial by error, guys. So I hope you stick around for it. Alright, so with this one, let's see what we've got in the box. I think I'm gonna have to install a light behind just to make sure that we're getting everything in focus properly. Let's just zoom a little out. No, a little in. Again, trial and error. This is what ends up happening when you don't have a second pair of hands to help you unbox things. Alright, let's get down to it. So the artwork is gorgeous for this game. It is definitely something to look into. Lots of bags. Ooh. You've got these little crystal things. There are different elements, I believe. They're very pretty looking. We've got a set of dice. Set of cards. What looked like to be bacteria. Another big bag. Oop. Bottom of the box. We've got the solo. Okay, so you can play the solo guide and example operations and the survivor guide. Let's see. Let's take a quick look. Looks pretty straightforward. Oop. The miner's turn. Okay, so it's the beast versus the other player, it seems like. Alright. I'm gonna turn down this music just a little bit because it sounds loud to me. We've got the solo stuff, and then we have some tokens to pop out. Oh. Tokens are a little rough to pop out. Just saying. Let's see here. We've got tokens for the crystals too. Let's see. Alright, so that's all the tokens in this. We'll just plop that over there. Then we've got what seems to be several boards. Oh, they interlock. That's really cool. Just to give you the full view of the boards. Put the plastic bags over here. And then the second board, there's two boards that fold out to give you all the information. I don't know if there's a difference between boards. I think there's an easy mode and a rough mode. There's like a symbology here on the corner of the board that would give me that kind of indication. But who knows? So I guess we should make sure. So there's symbolization on this board as well. So I guess you gotta put them on the same difficulty. And then they lay out like that across. It's a pretty big board with several cards and everything like that. So that's the board of the game. Let's see about this. I've heard really good things about this. I haven't seen a lot of content about it, so I'm very interested in seeing what we end up doing. So there's several different sets of cards. There's, let's see, there's stomach cards, it looks like. I'm gonna have to turn that light more towards the table next time. Let's see, there's examples of minor sequences and stuff like that. And then we have, I guess, beast cards. Discard after revealing. They're different types of cards of monsters you can use. And then these are attacks. This might be something in the solo mode that you would use. But it looks pretty straightforward. So we'll definitely be checking this out and throwing it onto the table in the coming weeks. We're just gonna pack this real quick. Put the cards in here, since it's the biggest bag I think we have. They gave quite a lot of bags for the amount of tokens and stuff, but maybe there's going to be expansions to the game or different viruses or who knows. But it did look really cool. Alright. So we've got the bases there for the board. Let's see. We'll just put all the tokens in one bag. Do, 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 do. Come on. There we go. So this again was So You've Been Eaten. It's a 2-player game where essentially you're fighting, one person is the beast and one person is the miner trying to survive. I don't know how well you will survive in this scenario, but again, it looks really cool. It was, I'm a little disappointed the box was damaged while it was waiting for me at the store, but it happens. Got the dice, extra bags, cards, and manuals, and everything fits nicely back into the box. Voila. So that was the first game, So You've Been Eaten. Next, I think we should go on to this one, because this feels hefty. Unicorn Fever. Looks like we're gonna need to zoom out a bit. Where's the zoom button? There we go. Just because it's a little bit of a bigger box. So, front, back. It is very colorful. It's for ages 14 and up. Good for 2 to 6 players. Plays in about 40 minutes. So, let's get straight down to it and open it up. It's done by Horrible Guild, I believe is the name of the company. They did Potion Explosion. So, I have high hopes. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to pick up all the garbage afterwards. So, we've got advertisement, rail ink, the board, the manual for all the fun reading. Ooh, I love the artwork. It looks adorable. Additional rules for 2 players. So there's additional rules for 2 players. It doesn't look all that bad when it comes to describing things. Let's see. It's not too long. It's 20 pages. So that's the manual. We have 1, 2, 3 things to pop out. Then we also have the board. Oh, we have nice components too. So this board is huge. Whew. So it looks like everything fits on the board. The racers, certain cards, other requirements. So I think everything should fit nicely. We're going to keep that off to the side for the moment. Let's see what else we've got in here. It's got a little plastic cover, which is always nice. And then we have our different... We've got 6 different unicorns. If you can see, is it going to focus properly? Follow my hand. So, they are quite fantastical, these little guys. They're all a little bit shaped differently. You've got little bases for them. You've got sparkly dice. More bags for the tokens. Excuse me, I'm still fighting a cold. Then we've got a bunch of cards. So let's get down to see what these cards look like. Let's see. So, are they all the same back? No. So, we've got these white spell, like, scroll cards. We have these, I'm assuming these affect the race. They're like unicorn potions. And then it looks like these are different scoring cards. These are the different unicorns you could possibly play. Let's see, we're trying to focus. There we go. So we've got Melody Sweet, Frankie Flanks, Hilda Rainbow Breaker, Cinnamon Carmen, El Sparkado Dorato, Duke, I'm not even going to try and describe that. And then it looks like bets and loan cards. So let's take a quick look at the different kind of potions. So you've got stuff for speed, slowing down, stopping at the finish line. Oh, it's so cute looking. Wow. Okay. And then for the scrolls, so it looks like these guys are different characters. You only live once per round. When you place a win bet, you immediately place another win bet. Okay. So these are ability cards that you can do while you're trying to win your victory points. They're adorable. I love the artwork. Okay, so those are the sets of cards we have. Those fit nicely back into their sections. And then we've got a lot of popping to do. So we're going to get down to that right away. So there's like, whoop, this came off really easy. So there's different like statues, like ribbons. Whoop. So probably each character has one of those. The blue came out really easy too. These are coming off very nice and clean. No trouble at all with them. We got a carrot. I spoke too soon. The carrot's having trouble now. There we go. And then a whole bunch of shamrocks. Let's see here. I'm going to put shamrocks right away into a bag because it looks like we've got tons of them. Hello, Beach. I hope you're enjoying the new setup. I'm trying. We'll see how well it goes. Let's see. Figure I would try and get some streaming done today. I really need to get some more hot chocolate in me after the stream. I feel that talking irritates my cough, so how's your cough? My cough is getting better. I don't have the runny nose anymore. It's just the cough, so it comes and goes. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not so bad. I have to be very careful because of my health conditions now. For those of you that don't know or haven't caught up on social media recently about the channel, in September I had a blood clot hit my heart and lungs. So it was a very traumatic event, and essentially the reason why I haven't been so active for the last 2 months is I've been recovering. I'm still recovering. It can take up to more than a year to recover from it. So I'm just taking it one day at a time. So that's how it is. I should have brought some water for the stream. I do have water, it's just too far away and I'm not going to be able to reach it. Alright. So we got all our little shamrocks in a bag. That one is completed. Hiya! To the recycling bin you go. We'll put all those ribbon tokens in a bag as well. I am sorry if the cough is loud. I am not trying to be loud with my cough. Alright. So we've got 2 more things to pop out. So there's these other ribbons, which I think I will simply just add into the other ones here. That seems pretty full. We've got these, I guess, criterias for winning, it looks like. They're popping up pretty nicely as well. How's your day, Beach? Are you having a good time? Is it past 5? It is past 5, so yay! Time to relax and have a good evening. There we go. So that's everything in this board. There were little tokens as well. We're going to put the big round ones in one bag with the little tokens. I had some hot chocolate to close the day. That's nice. I'm going to get hot chocolate after the stream. I actually have salted caramel hot chocolate. It was divine. So, last thing to pop for this box. So we got a bunch of crystals, which I think we have one last bag. So we're going to just put all the crystals in that bag. I think there's the money to bet with as well. Or maybe the diamonds are also a form of currency, because they go like 5, 20, 50. Who knows? So the whole scenario of the game, which it's really cute. Essentially, anytime there's a rainbow, there's a race. So when you see a rainbow in the sky, it's not just rainbow and like a pot of gold at the end of it. There's unicorns racing on that rainbow track to win the grand prize of being first place. So it sounds really interesting. Definitely something my niece will probably kick my butt at, because she's really good at these kinds of games. I mean, she annihilates me at Monopoly. Alright, so that's all those and that. I don't have another bag, so I think we'll just keep all the coins in the same thing as well. Keep all the currency in the same bag, since that seems to be the way this is working. Haha. More board games. More board games. So yeah, health-wise, I am getting better. It's just gotta take my time with it. Can't rush anything. We do have a couple events coming up in the next 2 months that we'll be hosting. So we've got The Spill by Smirk and Dagger Games that we will be at Check Swing for on the 13th of this month. It is a Saturday. We will be there from noon to 5, hosting demos for the game. It is a co-op game, very fun. It's also very stressful. When the dice decide to gang up on 1/4 of the board, we had that happen quite a lot in our game last week. I will show pictures of that coming up in the next couple of days. We're also working on getting... Oh! Sounds like it's not an instrumental song, so we're just gonna skip it. Where is it? There we go. I asked for all instrumental, but for some reason it gives me issues. So yeah. So we will be doing some stuff in November. If we're doing anything else other than that, we're not sure yet. Again, we're playing it by ear, one day at a time. That's the last of these tokens. Hoya! So, we gotta put the plastic back. So everything fits very nicely in this container. There's plenty of room for expansions, the rules, advertisement, and the box lid. And the box is closed. I missed the carrot. It was hiding. Let me get that back in there. Put that over there. It's all good. There we go. Close the box again. So that again is Unicorn Fever. Looks like it's going to be a very interesting game to play. Next up, let's get out a smaller game. Did I move? I did. Oop. Oop. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. And we can, where's the zoom button? Zoom just a tad. So again, we're trying a new setup. It might be a little wobbly because it's attached to my chair. But it looks like it's going to be interesting to just be able to see you guys and talk. I might have to try and zoom in on certain things because certain things are very small. Alright. Get on board. Bus line number 1. New York and London. So this game essentially create the best line in London and New York. Optimize your route to transport passengers and strategically leave your opponent stuck in traffic. Reveal the card and plot the ideal route to cross off the best passengers and place spaces. Complete your objective and try to get the most points in the delightful game of urban strategy that's perfect to play with family and friends. So let's get down to it and see what's inside. I saw this at Gen Con. I wanted to pick it up at Gen Con, but unfortunately my budget was tight, so I was not able to pick it up. So I was able to pick it up locally. So I did. So let's get down to it and see what we've got. So this plays 2 to 5 players, good for ages 8 and up, and plays in about 30 minutes. So we got the rule book. It doesn't look too complicated. Very colorful. It's only like, what, 10 pages? 12 pages long, with a reference guide in the back too. Then we've got, oh, there's sheets to cross out your stuff. Then we have a board here. How big is the board? Doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's double-sided. So you've got this side of the board, which is the New York side, which is 2 to 3 players. And then, oh, that's huge. You've got the London board, which is 4 to 5 players, with definitely a lot more traffic. Then we also have tokens. They're all individually bagged already, which is very nice. Oh, so it's going to be like a ticket to ride kind of thing where you have to plan out and use your tokens. You got like stop signs, stoplights. Everyone has different color transits, it looks like, so you can put them down on the on the board, so you can put them there across the board to mark where you're going. Got more of these things here. We've got a set of pencils. Excuse me. And then we have our little bus tokens, which I will leave them in the plastic. So let's see, you've got tickets. Oh, and they're punched. That's really cute. Oh, that's really well done. That's adorable. One way 8, 9 tickets. So these are all ticket cards, depending on years, city limits. Okay, that's really cool. It's like when they expired in that. So these are tickets from 1973. You have the New York travel guides, London travel guides, which probably give you the routes that you need to do. Then you've got, I guess, different points, depending if you get those particular characters or stops. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It's very classy looking. I'll give it that. It's got like an old-time cartoony feel to it. Old-timey. I'm saying like 1970s is old-timey. I mean, that's only a decade before I was born. I'm not trying to be insulting. It's got a nostalgia for me because tickets for the Metro used to be similar like this. And they're not anymore. It's all digitalized almost. So we're going to put all the tokens back in the bag. There we go. We've got the board, the rules, our score sheets, and then the box cover. And everything is back together again. Alright, so next up on our continuing ride of unboxings today, we have, I think we'll do Chronicles of Crime Millennial Series 2400. So this again is part of the Chronicles of Crime Millennial Series. It's the third installment in that particular one. So this one, it's cyberpunk. So you get additional, like cybernetics compared to like having to call people for help and stuff like that. You have databases, I'm assuming. I am looking forward to playing this so much. I am so happy I was able to find it locally, and it was the last copy in English. There we go. So we've got the rule book. It's pretty straightforward setup like all the other ones. There's probably going to be a little bit of differences, again, with how things work. I do have the VR glasses. I enjoy playing with the VR glasses just because it gives you another, like, interesting view of how the scenarios works. So let's see. Inside this we have fold-out board, like so. Then we also have our human with her implants, I'm assuming. She's so cool looking. We've got a lovely plastic to keep everything together. We've got locations. I'm going to keep the slider, but I wanted to give you a view of, so this is the home, our home, and then it goes into different locations. That's so cool looking. I am so hyped to play this. I might play a solo game of this tomorrow. And I'm trying to work on setting up doing solo plays in my stream room as well. So this setup might come in handy for that kind of thing. So I might try and do a solo play of this live tomorrow if I can get my other cell phone to work. Because you need the app to be able to play the game. And using my phone whilst doing all this, I'll get notifications, so I don't want to mess that up. Okay. So that's those pieces. Then we have our items. Oh, there is a riptide. Jen, what are you doing? There we go. So we have different items that we can use as evidence. Jewelry. So there is... Oop, did I mix something up? Oh, yeah, I did. Let's see, what else is there? Is there only... There is 38 different items that you can use to investigate with, and then there is 15 like things for solving. And then I believe these are the different upgrades, yeah, that you can use while playing the game. I don't know if you automatically get them all at the start of the game. I haven't looked that far into playing the game, but we'll see. And then these should be peoples or things you can add to your investigation. I love the artwork for this. So these are the different people you encounter in the game. Are they the murderer? Are they the person stealing? Who knows? It all depends on the scenario. But again, I super enjoy the diversity of the cast. That looks like Hal from Space Odyssey. Ooh, that's so cool looking. So you've got, that looked like a Jason Jason has gone 3D in the, Matrix. Very cool. So those are all suspects or characters that you'll come across in the game. I think this one is actually your companion because you have a companion in this version of the game, if I remember correctly. But again, super interested. Maybe I will try playing a solo version of the game. We shall see. So that's everything in the box. I will say that the board that comes with this is a little flimsy. I would have liked a little bit of a thicker cardboard, but I mean, I understand. Trying to save space, trying to save weight. But that's everything that comes inside the Chronicles of Crime 2400 series. Alright. I think next we will do Ramen Fury. So I don't have scissors, so we're going to see if I can just rip tie this. Do I have a knife? I don't think I have a knife. I might not be able to open this. Do I have something over here I can use? Maybe. Let's see. I'm going to use this to poke a hole. Oh, there we go. It's like a pack of ramen. You can rip it right open. Throw that pen back over there. Alright, Ramen Fury also comes with a Ziploc, so you can reuse the bag, which I really like, because I was very upset that, you had to cut the packaging. It's a block of ramen! That is so cool. How do you open the block of ramen? Okay, so there's 2 sets of cards inside with the instructions. Ramen Fury instructions. Looks pretty straightforward. Actions you can do. What certain things mean. Combos of scoring. It's not a very complicated... Oop, focus. It's not a very complicated rulebook. We've also got some spoons. Guess I won't pop them out because I'm going to want to put them back in the bag. So I'll probably keep this to keep them all together inside. And then we've got 2 different packs of cards. There's a rip tie here. If I can get to it. Yeah, there we go. 1. So you've got your different noodle bowls. Then you've got your chili pepper, mushrooms, your different flavorings and seasons, tofu, soy sauce flavor, corn. So that's the first pile of things. Let's see what we've got here. Come on. So I'm curious to see if this is going to be similar to like how Ramen Go is going to be. So you've got your different flavorings still. The thickness of the card is very nice. Like, I'm not worried that I'm going to bend these and they're going to break. Sushi flavor. Oh, okay, so you get points depending on certain things. Shallots. More tofu. Oh, we got some eggs in there too. More tofu, eggs. So this definitely looks like it's going to be a cute little fun card game to stick in my bag, to take to me, like to take somewhere with me. I will definitely be looking into how this plays and try it out with people. I might want to get a tiny Ziploc bag for the spoons, just to make sure they don't go flying anywhere. Well, they might work like that. So, see if everything fits nicely back into the box as well, since we want to make sure we can travel with it properly. There we go. Everything looks like it fits nicely back into the box, which again was my main concern to start with. And then you can put it back into your Ziploc bag of ramen. Oh, that's so satisfying. Like, I don't care if this is a bad cut job. I will fix that later, but the packaging, A1. Mwah, chef's kiss. Excuse me. So, we are on to our final, second to last. I looked down and saw that there was more than just one. So, we're starting with Vampire the Masquerade Heart of Europe. The second Inquisition heats up in the city known as the Heart of Europe. Plague. Thanks to an all-new city deck, Plague offers old world intrigue and new challenges to overcome when the sun goes down. The Heart of Europe expands all previous release clans in the rival ECG with new content. Mix these cards into your collection to find new routes to dominate for your team. So this is a 2 to 4 player game, plays in about 70 minutes. It depends on how many players, how well you know the game, so on and so forth. You do need the core set for this. This is just the expansion. This is by Renegade Games. I'm a huge fan of this game. I got to see it before it even released during a Gen Con a couple of years ago, because they were showing it online at that point. I didn't get to kick the Backstarter, but I was lucky enough to get a copy of the Kickstarter version locally, because the company had gone and done their stuff like that. So you've got advertisement in the bag, in the box, rules for this set, because there's going to be new things, new triggers, new conditions, how certain things work. And again, looks really, really interesting. So we've got different cards. I don't know if I should... oh! Thank you for following! Thanks for joining us. I hope you're enjoying the content so far. We're currently unboxing the expansion for one of the rivals. Vampire the Masquerade Rivals. This is the Heart of Europe. So let's see what kind of cards we have here that are joined. So we've got multiple copies of these cards. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up properly. Come on. Focus. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to put a light behind me to try and focus the cards a little bit better. But so many new cards. Ooh, Blood Transfer. And Stash, Lone Wolf, Off Limits. So if I remember correctly, the symbols at the top dictate what like clan they're a part of, and then there's basic cards. So we'll go from there. Wake Witch Evenings Fresh. So again, tons of new cards to add to the base game. So we'll leave that there. Leave that there. We've got some additional cards here. House Divided is ongoing events. Let's pop this open and see what's in here. Come on, open for me. Be nice. It didn't want to open all the way. There we go. Hoo-yah. So we've got more ongoing event cards. I think, yeah, this is part of the city deck. Ooh. Midnight Curfew. Prince of the City Plague. Huh. Second Inquisition. No one expects the Inquisition. These are different citizens that are going to be in the town. This is definitely a game I want to explore more, but I need a dedicated game group. And I'm still working on trying to get that going again. So, we've got those there, those there, those there. And then we have some additional tokens. Huh. I'm missing a token right off the bat. Very weird. It's already popped. I don't think I saw it drop out anywhere. It might be behind something in the box. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, there we go. It was behind something. At least that's good. I still have the token, and that's what matters. I also need to figure out how I'm going to organize this game, because I believe I have all the current expansions available. I just haven't opened them all. So we've got fear tokens and then minus blood tokens, which is never good because you want all the blood because you're a vampire. There we go. And that's everything in this box. I'm gonna just stick the city ones back over here so this has more room to do what it needs to do, like so. There we go. And that is everything in the box, all ready to go for the Heart of Europe. This we're gonna just toss over with the rest of this recycling, and we'll move on to our last and final game, which has the base game plus the expansion, because I'm probably gonna put the expansion right into the box. What is this lovely boy here? I've heard so much about this. I got to see Raul do a solo play of this, and it looked so good. I can't wait to play it. And I've got quite a few people who want to play it with me, so I think it's probably going to be one of the things that hits the table next. And it's creepy, but it's also cute. So it's a cozy kind of creepy, which is perfect for, November. In between Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then on to, Christmas. So, let's see what we've got. Open sesame. Come on. Open. There we go. A game of legendary appetites. Rulebook. Very cool looking. Nice diagrams. Okay, so you each have your own, people showing up. Front line, end of the line. With different foods. Servings. Special events. Solo mode and 2-player rules. Bonuses. Oh, the different customers you can have. There's a Jersey Devil in here. That's adorable. Loch Ness Monster. Loveland Frogman. Mothman. Jankalope. The Yeti. Thanks to our family, friends, and backers for supporting. Your faith in us has made this game a reality, and we genuinely hope you enjoy it. Very cool. So let's see what's in the box. So you've got this really big guy who is going to be in the middle of your table. We have a whole bunch of tokens. So 1 page, 2 page of tokens. We've got our servers for each team. We've got a chunky dice. We've got some bags over here, which we will use for the tokens. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of cards, which I'm assuming are going to be for the 4 different players. So I'll only open one up to show you the cards, because I'm assuming they're all separated for a reason, so I won't mix them up until I read the rules. Okay, so this is the stuff that people want to eat and their satisfaction. That's so cool. I love the artwork. The artwork is super cool. Oh no, no sandwiches. Oh, and these are event cards that stop you from doing certain things. Okay, so put that back in there for now. Keep them all sealed. We've got the solo mode. This is definitely the symbol for the solo 2-player modes. Yes. And then more the manager stuff, which I'm assuming again is part of the solo mode. Then we have our server trays. So each player would get one of these, and serving walkouts. I love the way the setup is in the box, because I feel like everything's gonna fit, which again is always a concern. We've got our monster dudes there. We've got these. We've got tons of tokens here. So we're going to start by popping the tokens. I wish I had more bags, but I'm assuming we would have to deal with that at a later time anyways. We're going to have to split them up. And I've got little like game trays downstairs that I would just put these in. They come in so handy when you've got multiple like little tokens like this going. So these look like different ingredients. Oop, oop. One fell. I will have to get that afterwards. Before I put this downstairs into the game room. I should be calling it the game vault at this point, because games go in but they don't come out. No, that's not true. They come out. Alright. They come out especially when I go to someone's parties or things like that. Alright, so there are all those. The tokens are coming out fairly easily too. I'm not too worried about them. Just so relaxing, popping these out. But again, they look super fun. All the tokens, all the time. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So again, for those that are unaware of the situation, we will be going and doing demoing at Checksween on the 13th. We will be there doing The Spill. It is the new demo or the new game coming out for Smirk and Dagger's game. This one's done. We're gonna put them right away into the ingredients, because I think these are different coins. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients here. Yeah. So we'll put the ingredients in one bag and the coins in another. Yeah. There we go. Almost got them all. Except for the one that's on the floor. I gotta remember that. I keep finding random tokens in my room and then having to figure out where they go in what game. So far, it hasn't been too bad. And there we go. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. There we go. In we go. So this was an impromptu stream. I was testing out the new setup to see and make sure things were working properly. So if I wanted to play a solo game of some kind, I could do something like this so I can see you and also play. Because I've got quite a few games that play solo that I'm interested in trying out solo at some point in time. There we go. Those ones are done. Get these last ones out. So we got these sandwiches that look wiggly. It looks like brains on rye. Alright, and then those are all the ingredients, or I guess the stuff that people can ask for. And yeah, so these are the coins, these are currencies. So these ones, the one with the Cthulhu are 1 coin, 1 point each, and the gold ones are worth 5 each. So thus, 2 bags make sense. There we go. I'm just going to push this over here so I can pop these out a little bit more efficiently. There we go. Also, just in case you guys weren't aware, we did start a Patreon for the channel. It's still slow going. I haven't had much time to do content for that. But there will be some specialty stuff that will be put there only, not onto just Twitch or YouTube or our other social medias, because we want you guys to have the first access to things like scripts, what we're reviewing, what we're playing. If you want to join in the community, we're also working on our Discord. There's a lot of things happening in the next couple of months. So this one's all done. Flop that over there. Get all these coins in the bag. Voila. Trying to keep my head out of the camera. I'm not used to not being able to lean forward. You get to see my lovely roots. I need to re-dye my hair so badly. Hoping to do it by the end of the month. Still not sure what color I'll go. Probably red still. Red is still one of my favorite colors for my hair. It's just so bright and vibrant, and you can tell where I am at a show or event. You just look for the red hair and the short person running. Alright, so that's everything that's inside this box. But we still do have the server pack. Whoops, server pack. So there's 48 tokens. Play as your favorite cryptid, actual size. Upgrade your game experience with these 16 legendary designs. That's really cool. Does it fit? It doesn't just fit in the box. Sad. But we can definitely... Oh, they're so cute looking! It's just a big bag of tokens. Let's see. Let's pull out at least one of each. See how they look. So you've got the frog guy. Loch Ness Monster. Birdman. I didn't get the names of all of them, to be honest. They're so cool looking. I am so happy I picked this up when I did. Got like a plant person. Who am I missing? We've got the Yeti. Okay, that's definitely Loch Ness Monster. Who else haven't we seen? This guy, this is adorable. Like, holy cow. The owl guy. Anyway, so we've got a huge bag of tokens that fit perfectly in the box, too. And there's literally nothing else with that box, so I can put that box into storage. I am a stickler for holding onto boxes, so I do try to keep a hold of expansion boxes just in case I end up selling a game. Selling a game, although that's been very rare. Excuse me. So we've got our regular waiters, and then we have our collector tokens, our server pack. And again, they fit nicely into the box with everything else. We can just plop everything else on top. We're going to put him underneath. And everything fits in the box nicely. Yeah. So this is from 25th Century Game, and I'm going to butcher the name, but the other company is here. I can't wait to try it out. And that's all our games for today, guys. There's nothing else next to me. Yep, there's nothing else next to me. So we'll be ending the stream there. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time at the shelf. Bye.